Hello everyone, this is Rakesh. Today I'm going to talk about AS Path Prepend. This is very important for the interview perspective for the role of the network engineer. If you're applying for network engineer, even L2, L3, L1, this is very important question asked by interviewer mostly. So let's talk more about AS path first. So what is the AS path? AS path is simple. It's a well-known mandatory attributes, right? Each and every route contain the information of AS path they pass through. I mean, they all and every route contain the information if they pass through the any autonomous system number. Suppose that if from A to B there and from source to destination, if there is 4 or 3 autonomous system in path, so they contain the that route contain the information of all those AS path, right? And why it's matter? We use AS path. We use for the prevent the loop formation in BGP. That is why it's very important, well-known mandatory attributes, and it uses as a shortest path more preferred than a longer path. So why? And let's talk why. What is AS path prepending now? So BGP AS path prepending is a technique that influences the inbound traffic by artificially increasing AS path length. Right? So this is a very important. Sometime interviewer ask it's for the inbound or outbound or it's used for the both. So simply we can say ACE path prepend is only for the inbound. This not it's not uses for the outbound traffic, right? And so purpose like make a path look less attractive, so that incoming traffic prefer the another path, right? So where we use ACE path depending when we have the multiple upstream ISPs, then we can use. If you want to influence inbound traffic also, then you can use, right? So because we do not control the remote remote or neighbor or ISP BGP routing decision. That is why we use ACE path prepend. And why it's important, right? It's included important topic also because local preference control the outbound traffic and ACE path prevent the inbound traffic, right? So, and I mentioned here like few of the configuration, simple sample configuration. So need to configure on secondary router which one we want to make less preferred. So right, so this configuration we just need to make a route map. Route map is like rks and permit 10. And suppose that if our local ACE number is 65001, so we can configure like set ACE path prepend 65001 65001 65001. That show the we it show the multiple ACE numbers. So that is why uh, route got confused and do not follow this path. And we can configure this one where we want to make less prefer traffic. So you can see here router BGP 65501, and we define neighbor, and we call the route map here, right? And let's understand about the diagram I have created here, right? uh, so you can see a router. I mentioned a router 1, router 2. This is ISP 1, ISP 2, and this is the internet, right? And prime. So if I want to make this link as a primary and this link as secondary, in that scenario we need to apply the ACE path depend on this router for this neighbor. So if traffic will come from any source or source, right? So it will not follow this path, it will follow this path, because this is the here we prepending, we are just showing the router that has a multiple ACE number in this path. So that is why it will not uh, follow this path. It will go via primary. So come via because like this one incoming. And for outgoing we can make like this way. For outgoing, we can increase the local preferences. Suppose that local preferences default value is 100, so we can make it as a 200 or 150 here, and here we can make as a 150 or less than 200, anything we can configure, right? So that is what and then in that scenario, if output will be this primary path, outgoing traffic will be follow this one, and incoming also follow this ISP1 and router 1 link, right? So in that scenario, it will be we can say it will be more prefer, and traffic will follow this link. Yeah. Okay, thanks.